got the kale salad? Help him out? No? Nobody claims it? All right. Okay. Let's open up for announcements while we wait for the mayor to arrive. I haven't seen any messages or anything, so I'm assuming he's going to get here at 5:30. If not, we can just sing and dance and talk and hang out and live stream nothing or something. Welcome to Bike Happy Hour, everybody. Thanks for coming out. This is what we do every Wednesday. We just stand in the street and like talk to people and stuff and things, meet people, talk to old friends and new, and whatever else we want to do. And that's the beauty of living in a city like Portland that closes down blocks in front of businesses and allows people to hang out in the street. It's pretty special, pretty awesome.
Opens up the block.
That's right, it opens up the block to all these possibilities. Good crowd. Okay, is there what we do every night at every Wednesday at 5:30 is we have a open mic. Anybody wants to say anything can. Just to underscore, for folks who don't know, Bike Happy Hour is not a Bike Portland event, right? It's not my event. I happen to be here as someone who helps organize it, and I show up every week and organize speakers and that kind of stuff. But I've always said from the start, this is not a Bike Portland Happy Hour. That's not what we call it. It's Bike Happy Hour. It's a space belongs to the community. So people can do what they want to do in the street, right? This is like a platform, right? Same way I kind of approach the site, although that's a little different, but really do these things for the community. So the community can have a voice. People can come here, reach out to other people, make connections. We've made so many amazing connections in the 31 months we've been doing this every Wednesday since April 2023. Very, very special thing that we do on Wednesdays, and it's been really cool to see it grow and see all the connections that have been made. Does anybody want to step to the mic and share something? A ride coming up? Tom's going first. All right.
We got a ride coming up on Saturday at 4 p.m. and it's for the grand opening of the Roseway Parkway Plaza. So a plaza pretty similar to what we have here, and it has a really good intersection pane. It has the intersection pane covers the entire plaza, and it has fluttering butterflies, honeybees, and then there's green area in between them. So it's a pretty large plaza, and their opening ceremony will be at it'll actually be a 3-hour event, so it goes from 4 to 7. And our ride starts at Wilshire Park, and the route we're using to get out there is the Mason Skidmore Greenway, and that's a brand new greenway. So it's not they just completed the crossings this recently, and that connects what's called the 20s Greenway with the 70s Greenway. So it's about roughly a 50 block greenway, and it's kind of nice to sandwich in between two other greenways, the Klickitat to the south and the Holman to the north. So greenway wise, what we do on those is we let people know how is this greenway we're riding on connect with all the other greenways. So as we're riding along, we'll provide information about, here we're crossing the 30s Greenway and then crossing the 50s Greenway, and what those connect to. So basically, if you want to do the ride, we'll be convening at 4 p.m. on September 6th.
Okay, I have a request to make.
Hello, Bike Happy Hour.
The backdrop has the flags and the sign.
I'm Lois, often known as Lois with the cat ears. I'm just looking to connect with anybody who lives and or works and or recreates in District 4 of the city of Portland, and who believes that bicyclists and pedestrians should have safe access. If that describes you, please connect with me in person today or at any time, because we need a little help from D4 constituents. People who live, work, or recreate, all those things make you a constituent in District 4 of the city of Portland. I look forward to connecting with you one-on-one as it goes. District 4, if you don't know, is downtown Southwest and Selwood. Your representatives would be Olivia Clark, Mitch Green, and Eric Zimmerman in alphabetical order.
Good for you.
Look forward to chatting with you soon.
Hi y'all, my name is Rob Hemphill. I'm here representing Sunday Parkways. If you don't know, the next event is next Sunday, the 14th. It is downtown. First time we're downtown since 2019. And for the first time ever, we are doing rides to Sunday Parkways or bike buses to Sunday Parkways and home. We want to make sure folks know how to get downtown safely and then get home safely. And if you live, say, in Northeast Portland, maybe you're on the Snail route. If you live in Selwood, maybe you're on the Manatee route, you can definitely jump on those. But I'm also here recruiting volunteers to help make those rides safe and family friendly. So if that sounds like something you want to do, whether you're just in the caboose, making sure no one gets left behind, or up front, making sure you know how to get folks there, we would love you to sign up. So come find me. I'm here with the name tag on, sitting over there. Thank you so much.
Hi y'all, my name is Lady Max. I have a petition over here on the table for PBOT for a traffic diverter at 7th and Tillamook. Who rides the Bloomin' Hour? Okay, do you know that on both sides of the Bloomin' Hour there's not a greenway? That you're supposed to actually go over to 9th and go up 9th next to the Wade Center where there's not even a bike lane? That is the official route. So I want to help try to modify that and get a diverter put in near 7th and Tillamook, possibly Raphael. If you
How about a
please,
tree?
no, let's put a tree back. But actually it's to stop the amount of traffic going north-south, and we also need a designer because we need to figure out a way to not then divert the traffic onto Tillamook. I live on 7th and I don't ride 7th, and nor do I hardly ride Tillamook, and we need to change that because that's a problem. So if you would be willing to sign the petition, it's over on the table there, that'd be great. It's really just to show them that a lot of people want this too. And we're going to try to start with just one, not the entire project. There was a project years ago, it went Lloyd Center to Woodlawn, and it got turned down for a variety of reasons, so we're going to go back and just try with one diverter to start. So if you could all sign that, that'd be great. Thank you.
All right. We got another. Good. Max, you got something to say?
Max is working on the face. Hello. Clap your hands or raise your hands if you're here for the swim ride. 1, 2, Claire, 3, 4. Okay. Well, it's not sunny, but it's warm, so we're gonna go swimming after this down to the Duckworth Dock. But we're going after the mayor finishes speaking. So it's scheduled for 6:15, but if it goes long, it goes long. We'll just go then, okay? You'll hear the cowbell and all that. And I don't have John. Is John Noodles? I don't know where the noodles are, so you'll just have to listen for the music. Okay? I'm the ride leader. Okay, bye.
Thanks, Joe. Yes, of course.
Hello, just wanted to let you guys know what we have going on our table over here is a petition that we've started against Portland City Hall. Portland has a sister city that's 10 minutes outside of the Gaza Strip and heavily involved in the genocide, and we want to dissolve that relationship. Wow! So, thank you for that support. If anybody can come over to our table and sign the petition, that would be amazing. Wow. Thank you!
Nice. Okay. Anybody else got anything to say? I don't see the mayor yet, but he should be here momentarily. I mean, I think we're just standing, straddling our bikes here. This is pretty. Sorry, we don't have like seating for everybody. That's just how it is. But there you go. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kauthar. I'm here from Al Auda and also from the Global Movement to Gaza and the Global Samud Flotilla. Currently, we have about 50 ships that are sailing to Gaza right now with humanitarian aid in a non-violent way to break the siege and open a humanitarian corridor. We just had an action last week in solidarity with the flotillas. We have another one. We'll have a rally, a march, and a live stream with our comrades here from here in Oregon that are on the boats. So if you guys want to show up, we have flyers, and come make it big for him because he's putting his life on the line along with other Oregonians to break the siege and to let much needed humanitarian aid in to people that are going through a genocide, through a Holocaust. Thank you.
Big crowd. Good.
If you ride a bicycle, if you walk, if you take the bus, and you believe in the freedom of movement for all human beings, I insist, I implore you to speak out against the genocide.
Because it means nothing if all we do is advocate for freedom of movement in this city or in this country. It's hugely problematic to see people all around me advocate for freedom, but only for a certain group of people. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? We've been talking about racism in this country within this bike advocacy movement for a long fucking time. It is your moment, white people especially, but also the brown people who are upholding the white supremacist culture, to stand up and speak out today. Today. This bullshit for a long time. Is the mayor here?
You are.
Please. We have really powerful people here. I know that, you know, we got Oregon Walks, we got Bike Loud, we have maybe the Street Trust, although the Street Trust doesn't seem to show up for things, I don't know. It's the truth. Where are they? I need the executive directors, the leaders of these groups, to speak up, stand up. It's not important that we have bike lanes in Portland. If people are being murdered and starved en masse with our money. Thank you.
Free Palestine, 100%. Hi everyone, I'm Annie. I like to gravel ride, I like mountain biking, I like spicy rides, and I've recently gone involved with Portland Trophy Cup, which is happening next week. So if you're not aware, Portland Trophy Cup is a cyclocross race that happens at the International Raceway up in North Portland. I'm very, very new to racing. I'm really excited to be more involved this season. And something I've noticed is there's not a lot of femme folks, there's not a lot of femme presenting people, there's not a whole lot of trans people, there's not a whole lot of non-binary people. And guess what? If you fall into any of those categories, you can race for free. Woo. So it's super great, yeah. And it's really fun. It's a very supportive group. It's like a big party. Lots of fun, great way to meet other people to ride with. And so if you are even a little bit curious, I encourage you to come on out to Portland Trophy Cup on Tuesdays. It's like Tuesday after work. It goes pretty late, but they have races that start like I think as early as like 6, maybe 6:30. So yeah, if you like a spicy ride and want to learn more, I would love to find more friends to ride bikes with. So
what does spicy mean?
Spicy to me means fast pace, some zigging and some zagging, some gravel, typically some fatty tires. That's kind of what I think about spicy.
Cool.
But you get back up, you know? So yeah, come ride bikes with me at Portland Trophy Cup. Thanks. Free Palestine. So 2 things I wanted to plug. This Saturday, there's an event, Gays Eating the Rich, right over there in Laurelhurst Park. 3 to 6 p.m. fundraising. You can whack a Trump pinata, an Ice Agent pinata, meet a lot of different local groups and get connected. Also, just want to let you all know that you may have noticed we moved some flags over to the other side of the street, and that is because the mayor was going to call this entire event off if there were some Palestinian flags in the shot.
What?
Shame. Because apparently it would provide conflicting messaging.
To whom?
Exactly. There should be no conflicting messages about a genocide.
We don't know. That could be one of the questions when he gets here. Does he support the genocide? So just wanted to update everyone about the censorship that we're currently experiencing and why we need to put as much pressure on our local officials as possible. Thanks.
Okay. All right, before we get started, I want to take a moment to recognize that someone lost their life while cycling in Portland recently. Someone named Brian Hesse was riding in Washington Park with some friends. Conditions or how exactly it happened is not exactly what we read about in the police statement. So let's just suffice it to say that this is a person enjoying their bicycle, in the park, and unfortunately fell off their bike and was killed. So I want to have a moment of silence for Brian Hesse and his friends and family who are going through like the worst type of grief you could have right now. So just a quick moment of silence. Thanks, everybody. I don't see the mayor yet. I'm assuming he'd walk up here when he gets here. So let's see. Let's kill some time. Anybody got any general questions they want to ask about anything? Or I could look through some of the questions y'all have given me. If there's any over on the table, make sure I've got them. Most of the ones that were asked were already on my list, so that's a good thing. Got 5 pages here of questions, so I'm not sure how much time he's going to give us, but I hope. Yeah, go ahead.
So if I've been riding on a street today that is a bike shared street and it's not adequately signed, I didn't see many painting on the road or signs on the side. Who do I contact to say I think that street needs to be re-signed?
Yeah, I mean, that would depend on whose street it is. I would assume it's probably the city of Portland street.
It was on 7th North.
Yeah.
They just recently with the sewer.
So maybe you'd like to repeat that question.
Yeah, so the question is that you're riding on a street that you think needs some help and some additional signage, and you're not sure who to contact to make that happen? Sure, I guess you could start with 311, that's what they'd say. Everybody should check too 823-CYCLE or 823-SAFE. If you just search browser 823-SAFE, you'll come up with the city's basically traffic hazard reporting page, which is full of really good contacts. 24/7 maintenance dispatch is on there. You'll quickly find like the how to report an abandoned car, how to report an illegally parked car, all that sort of stuff. And from experience, they're pretty responsive to those concerns and complaints. So yeah, that's the answer I give folks. I get asked that question quite a bit.
I do know that they replaced a lot of the sewer project that's gone through, and a lot of the shares are gone, and they need to come back to replace those.
Who saw the video I did with riding to work with Mayor Wilson? Oh, good. Yay. I tried to keep that light because I knew I'd be sitting down with him here. And his first thing out of the gate's like, talking about tolling on Interstate Bridge and congestion diversion and all this stuff. So it's pretty funny. He's someone who likes to do his research and try to impress us with the things he knows. So it'll be fun to see, where he wants to go with all that tonight. If folks don't know, we sort of helped launch the mayor's successful bid to election. I think it's worth reminding folks that his first major speech was right here at Bike Happy Hour back in February of last year, of course. So what?
Valentine's Day.
Was it Valentine's Day? Oh, so we had Aaron was probably one of it. We had a few dozen folks up in that room right there, is where it's sort of used to be our winter hideaway, and we had the digital fire going behind him on YouTube. And he shared some remarks up there, answered questions, gave us his story, and so that sort of night, folks were kind of like, oh, this guy may actually have a shot. So, and he came back a few other times throughout the summer as well.
Pedestrian.
Let's give him a chance to towel off after his bike ride. No, I don't know if he rode here. Muggy, huh? Muggy. Sure, go ahead. Sure.
Hi, y'all. Just wanted to say, I actually don't even know how to ride a bike, so mad respect to everybody who's out here, and I hope I one day get the opportunity to live in a place. Noted. Noted. We'll be in touch. Thank you. I just wanted to say, actually, there's a really beautiful account that you can follow. Obviously, everybody here is interested in biking and cycling. Highly recommend following Gaza Sunbirds, all one word, Gaza Sunbirds. They are a paracycling team in Gaza sharing their stories worldwide, and they deliver life-saving aid and ride with purpose. So it's a beautiful page. Highly recommend all of you check it out. Yeah, free Palestine. Thank you.
There he is. Yeah, I follow Gaza Sunbirds. Good stuff. Mayor Wilson, how are you? Come on up. Let's get you all set here. Welcome to the stage. Good to see you. How you doing? Thanks. Yes, we're doing a live stream here.
No collaboration with ICE.
All right. Good afternoon.
Okay,
What a beautiful night.
as per tradition, even though I know you've been here before, I don't know if we did a name tag last time.
Probably.
But we got to do this, so. This is our regulars card, if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to Bike Happy Hour. I put Keith on there instead of
I like it.
Mayor Wilson. Let's go. Wait. Now it's official. The cowbell. All right. Welcome to Bike Happy Hour, Mayor Wilson. Have a seat.
Okay.
Make yourself comfortable. You can
All right.
spread out a little bit if you want. Good.
Got water?
Yeah, I got some water down there.
Everybody.
Mayor Wilson! Welcome! Yes, welcome! We're happy to have you today, and I'm sorry to interrupt everyone's day. I do have to say that there are more important things happening right now. There are more important things happening right now than vice politics. There are people getting kidnapped off the street every single day by ICE. There is a facility in the southwest Portland waterfront area where people are getting gassed, brutalized, immigrants are going in and they are not coming out. We have tried to contact you multiple times. I've never heard back. That is why we are forced to be here today. So I want to hear from you. What are you going to do about ICE? Are you going to kick ICE out of Portland? Are you going to revoke the ICE permit? Because they have violated it many times, and I know that your office is aware. So what do you say, Mayor Wilson? What do you say? We'd like to hear your answer.
Thank you.
Will you revoke the permit?
Oh, we don't have any allies here. Are you a white supremacist?
All right. Hey, yo, hey.
We're going to revoke the permit, Mayor Wilson. We'd like to hear from you.
Revoke the permit.
We've all heard. We appreciate that. Yeah.
I would like to hear his answer.
We want to follow Jonathan's program, but if that question comes up, I'm happy to answer it. But we have to go through the process.
We hear about the sister city because Portland has a sister city agreement with Israel, and Israel is committing a genocide. There is no time while ICE is tearing families apart and while people are being murdered in Gaza. We would like to hear from you now. Are you going to revoke the permit? It's not rude. It's not rude to try to do something about ICE terrorizing families here in Portland.
You said your piece. He's heard it.
As their hunting grounds against immigrants that you refuse to stand up for, despite calling this a sanctuary city. How dare you call this a sanctuary city?
You guys had your time. Now we're gonna have our time. Okay?
We want
Appreciate you being here.
We want to hear an answer. That will stop.
Great.
That are getting gas.
We want to hear an answer.
We're gonna move on. So, thank you. I think he's heard. You've made your point. Now we're going to get moving on with what we all came here for tonight. And we gave you a chance to speak.
But let's let them go through the formal process.
There are. We all agree. We all agree with that. That doesn't mean.
Only coming out to talk about bikes. And he removed DEI. And you're only coming out here to talk about bikes. Seriously. Seriously.
Great.
For like an online interview or something like that.
Yeah.
This is really
Thanks, guys. We're gonna get started. We appreciate that. Y'all, we all came out here to hear from the mayor. We would respect your views. We can hear you.
Bikes are more important
Great.
to you than
No, that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here, okay? But we have some things that we want to talk about as well, and everybody's waiting to hear about it. There you go.
There are.
Are you guys gonna?
Revoke the permit! 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 Revoke the permit!
You want to find a different opportunity for this? If they would ask questions like all the good deeds, everybody's come here, you know, happy to answer questions, but I don't know if I'll get the answer that they want.
I can tell them to ask a question after we've had a chance to speak.
If they want to ask a question and get at least give the...
You got... Hey, we're gonna...
But they gotta... They have to go to the...
Mayor Wilson, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
I'm sure you all don't need the full introduction on the mayor, but Mayor Wilson grew up in North Portland, graduate of Roosevelt High School, Go Riders, played on the basketball team.
Would you mind, so people are starting to engage with each other in a negative way.
Yeah.
So I would like us to go.
All right, we're just going to focus on safety for everybody and just kind of take the temperature down. So we'll schedule something at a different time. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get this back.
Way to go, guys. Good job.
Hey, I want to say that I almost died in a bike lane on Northeast Broadway. And I think bike lanes are important, and I think my life matters. Thank you.
Thanks, Eddie. Sorry, folks, Mayor. Not a good thing, not conducive. Mayor decided to move on, so there you go.
Sure. Great, appreciate it. Yeah.
Tough situation, right? No. Yeah. Anybody else want to get up and talk? We got everything set up.
What makes you think he cares about keeping you safe?
Let's go through the questions.
So, all of us care about immigrants. All of us care about Palestinians. I care about my child too. And my child, we can do something about that here in this forum. What we're here to do today is to talk to the new mayor about how we can make our city a better place. These are not mutually exclusive goals, okay?
What's that?
I just want to reiterate that. I think that if I had to guess, I'd say everybody who's here today is an ally of yours.
I can't assume anything. I base it based on your fucking actions, which is zero, nothing. Nothing. Bike loud. Oregon walks. Where are y'all? Where are y'all? Where are y'all before all this, huh? Where are y'all? You accusing me of Hamas worship. Jesus Christ. Jonathan, not writing a single thing about the Gaza sunburns.
Where is this?
After I told you. After I talked to you about it.
I've given you so many opportunities for a platform and you don't want them.
I don't want you to use my voice.
I'll write what I write.
I don't want you to use my voice to justify your alliance with me.
Okay. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah. Way to go. Good job.
Yes.
I want to make sure that you don't take the mics.
They're not going to take the mics. They're not going to take them. They won't take the mics.
Okay.
Sorry, folks. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for coming.
Yep.